Like you could get millions of dollars on cancer treatment, bro. But if your immune system is not strong enough to fight off the what's it called? The contaminated cells, you're gonna die regardless. It doesn't matter how much treatment you get. Just like doesn't matter how many vaccines you take. If your immune system is trash, you're like it's over. So you have to focus on building.
Immune system is trash.
You have to focus on building your immune system.
Only out.
Hell no. My man's still learning, bro.
Nah, I think we got it this year though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody say every year.
Oh yeah.
Can you just hear the ambulance?
Oh, no.
Yes,
Is it from
it's
outside?
loud though.
Oh, yeah, it's super clear in my ears. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of AfroVIVID. My name is King Black. We got Wonder Boy in the building. I came from Budabaram.
Both of them, man.
And my man's Muhammad, man. How you guys feeling?
I'm straight, bro. I'm straight.
Good.
Good. Wonder about how you feeling again, bro.
I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
How's
Just been
Akeem feeling, bro? Akeem, how you feeling, bro?
Yeah, how's today, bro? The game, bro.
Ask me, dude. I don't care, nigga. I want Ole House anyway, so.
Who's Ole?
Some blue eyes Norwegian dude, bro.
My man staying, bro. My man still learning, bro. Akeem, you got new socks today, man. You want to show us a set of socks, bro? Akeem in this color socks, bro. Where you be? How many of these do you have?
Many, nigga.
Eh?
A lot.
Where you buying them from?
Don't worry about it.
You be stacking.
Arlington, like shit.
I get my shit from Amazon.
I see you be stacking. Are they like expensive though?
Bro, don't talk to me. You don't got the money for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Excuse me. Shit too.
This not buy 2 pair, get 2 pair free, nigga.
It is buy one, get one.
2 for 2, bro.
Buy one, get one, and that's it.
But I mean, I don't know if you guys been following the news, but not just the news, right? But it's kind of seem like we get into the point where like people are being forced to like take the vaccines.
Right.
For example, right, like in the NBA now, because the NBA season is about to start, right? And apparently, few players haven't like taken the vaccines yet.
Yeah.
Kyrie is like kind of like on the news right now
Yeah.
because he said he's not gonna take it, and there's already like a New York kind of like a mandate, right, for like all the players to take it in order for them to play home games.
Yeah.
So if he's not gonna take it, then he's pretty much gonna miss.
Like 40
almost
games.
almost half the season, right?
How many games did we play in basketball? Like 80, right?
82,
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, so you're gonna miss like damn near over 40 games.
Yeah, and also last week as well with last week a couple weeks ago with Nicki Minaj, the incident that
It's just something about like something happened with her family members in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, and she pretty much
all over the news.
Yeah, cause she said she pretty much said like she don't trust it and she needed to do like some research, right?
Right.
And like the news was like all of her. What do you guys think about that though? Cause I feel like very soon people about to start going to like work in office as well, and if they're doing that to like people that kind of like stars, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think it's gonna be like for the
regular people, right?
Regular
like
people going to work that don't want to take it. That don't
it's
feel
over for
comfortable.
regular people, bro.
I feel like it's much more harder for like people who work in the healthcare field because you have to actually show up there for But if you work in the tech, you can work virtually.
No, they're actually firing like nurses and like healthcare workers that don't want to take the vaccine, even though they worked throughout the pandemic without the vaccine. They're still firing them.
For real?
Yeah, because there was no vaccine when COVID was at height. So all of them, they was working, they was putting in overtime, they was doing all that, and now they say they don't want to take the vaccine. They just fired them.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary though.
It
The
doesn't
people that
make
are
any sense.
injecting it, don't want to take it.
Yeah, like the people that like was like holding everyone down throughout the pandemic and like working in the hospitals and like doing everything. They made it through the pandemic without the vaccine, and now they say, okay, cool. We don't want to take the vaccines. Okay, cool, you're fired.
Do you feel like it's like they trying to like set an example? Because look, let's say like if I want to take the vaccines, right? But the person that's injecting me like is not taking it. Do you feel like that would like kind of like play in my mind to not take it? Like if you got it put into me.
They'll definitely make you hesitate.
Because then you'd be like, if my doctor, isn't vaccinated, why should I?
Right.
It's like, for example, it's something like that. But I mean, it is worse for people, like I said, who work in the healthcare field, But even now, like I was applying for like a tech job, right? And like one of the requirements says you have to be vaccinated. Even if,
for real?
Yeah, even if you're gonna work virtually, you have to be vaccinated. And even the
It's
school,
scary.
bro. Even at the school, they said if you're not vaccinated, you're not
They'll
not
drop all
allowed
your
in the
classes.
school.
If you don't,
Yeah, they would
have
drop
a
all your
section.
classes.
They have a section for they have
Yeah.
a section for vaccination, right? You have to send in your vaccination dates and like what vaccine you so like we take Pfizer, Moderna, or whatever, right? Or Johnson. You got to send it in and have to verify it. If there's like a deadline, right? By a certain time, this proof of vaccination is not verified. All your classes just drop.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
And you're not allowed to pick your classes for the next semester also.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're completely dropped. I don't know. What I don't understand is why people are not given choice. Like there's no kind of choice. Like you either do it or you gotta suffer. But I feel like it's always gonna work in terms of them enforcing it if enough people comply. But if everyone's not complying, nothing is gonna function. Because if you say, okay, you need a job, you need a vaccine to work this job, right? And no one wants to get a vaccine, like you're gonna have to confine to everyone, because if no one has a vaccine and no one wants to work, that means like the business is not gonna run.
Yeah, it's not gonna run.
But if enough people are willing to comply and take the vaccine, it doesn't really hurt you if you shine out like the few people that don't want to take the vaccine.
Right.
Like if we need like 100 people for a job and we have like 150 and 110 of them want to take the vaccine, you don't mind kicking out the
50 people.
the 40 people.
40.
You don't mind kicking out the 40 people because you got 110 options. So it's always gonna work if enough people comply. Same with like everything else. Like even with like wearing the mask, if they have like a mask sign, if enough people want to wear the mask to go into a restaurant, it's gonna work. If you're like in like the minority that don't want to wear the mask, they don't have a problem shining you off. But if nobody want to wear the mask, like that business is not gonna operate. So if enough people are complying, they could just put as much rules as they can.
Okay, like, what do you think? Maybe the reason why some people are kind of like skeptical and like taking the vaccines.
Well, one, it might be just a personal choice, like religious purposes. Also, it might be just like, for example, Nicki Minaj, because what happened, like the side effect of it. So it can go, it can be either one of those, choices. But I don't know. I feel like people just need to look at it this way, right? If like, let's say out of 100 people, right, it might be maybe 10 people that, get like reaction out of it. So out of those 10 people, out of those 100 people, like 90% of people don't have no, reaction towards it.
That's still high.
But if you look at it that way, then it works. So that's how they check for vaccine. It works, right? But if it's like 50-50, then it's not seen. The FDA probably wouldn't have approved the vaccine, but it has to be like a low percentage of people who have side effect of it. So that's why it is approved, FDA approved. So that's why they, saying it's mandate, people have to take it.
Yeah.
But also it's personal choice and religious purposes. So
that do make a lot of sense. But I think a lot of hesitation comes from like people trying to understand the purpose of the vaccine. So the purpose being like, if you was to catch COVID or contract COVID-19, that your symptoms like would not be like as like drastic as if you didn't have the vaccine, right? Mm-hmm. But boom, like some people like because like generally speaking, like if you decide not to take the vaccine, that's your choice, and you're like opening yourself to like the possible chances of like having those like drastic side effects if you do contract the virus, right?
Right.
But the vaccine doesn't stop the spread of the virus. It's just reduced like the symptoms. So if you're willing to take that chance, I don't see why you're being forced to take it. Because if another person want to take the vaccine, you not having the vaccine doesn't really affect them. Because you can contract the virus and they can contract the virus also. You can spread it and they could spread it also. So like, what's really like the bottom line? And like, if you take it, and if I don't take it, we're just as protected, or we're just as not protected.
I mean, I think the purpose of the vaccines, right now, like it's not to cure, right, but to kind of like slow it down, Because the thing is, like,
No, it doesn't slow down the spread. You can still spread it.
I mean, I'm just trying to like speak from like the other point of view. Like, I'm no specialist or nothing like that. But for example, like, if you could survive the virus, if they can like at least keep it to a limit where like a lot of people can survive it,
Right.
that would be. I think that's kind of like their first step to it. It's just kind of like the flu, right? People still die from the flu, but
A lot more people die from that drink.
yeah, but I mean, a
Taking
whole
the
lot of
flu-
people like survive it too.
yeah.
So I think that's where they're trying to get it to first at the point, but it's kind of hard on like I'm trying to have like everyone on the same page while like things are just not making sense. For example, right? You would see people that already take the vaccines, right? They be outside and acting like they cannot spread the thing anymore. They don't wear the mask.
It's like a
nothing
mental
that.
thing, bro.
It's like a mental thing, right? A lot of people feel like, once I got the vaccine, I'm good. I'm not gonna catch it. I'm not gonna spread it. But
Right.
that is really not true. And also, when it comes to like going to like that's like restaurant, right? They will like ask you to like come in with like mask and all that. But when you sit down and eat, you take your mask off. Like that is really not gonna help anything at the end of the day. So it's kind of like this once.
You wanted to eat that.
Huh?
How you gonna eat that?
Bro, we're living, bro. You don't need to be in a restaurant to eat, bro. Just grab and go. I think
Or
that
sit in your
that would do
car
a
or
whole
something.
lot more than forcing people to like get the vaccine when they don't feel like it makes sense to them, right?
Yo, the thing, like I said, the vaccine only fights the symptoms. So if you have any pre-existing conditions, and like let's say you have asthma or like you're diabetic or like you're what's it called? You have extreme like respiratory issues.
Mm-hmm.
If you do, let's say you take the vaccines, but you already still have those all those pre-existing conditions. Like yeah, when you get COVID, like the symptoms are not gonna be as much, but your pre-existing health conditions are gonna override the vaccine. So you're more prone to you're more prone to what's it called? To losing your life to the vaccine, because the survival rate of COVID itself is already like 99.7 or like 0.8 or something like that. So it's already a pretty high chance that you're gonna survive. Like the chances of a healthy person dying from COVID is close to like it's close to 1%.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, how would you tell someone is healthy without you knowing?
No, people know their health. You know, if you have pre-existing health conditions, like if you know if you have asthma or not, you know if you have diabetes or not. You should know that. So like,
I'm saying, but the government won't know that.
huh?
Like the
No,
government
but your health is not the government job. Like if your health is your job, it's not the government job. Like the government, like come on, bro. Like the government is not supposed to like. There's no way they're gonna try to like keep track of 300 million people,
They can
making sure
if they
they're
want
healthy. But why would you want to put your health in the hand of somebody else when only you can control what you do on a daily basis?
Yeah.
You gotta take responsibilities to yourself, because only you care about you how you care about you. So you can't say, okay, like your health is like the most precious thing you have. You don't want to give the responsibility of that to another person. So you have to take that over. That's like let's say you ever been to the DMV, to the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
The NBA, you see, like that's like something that's government ran, right? Why would you want like that same kind of system like be in charge of your health? You know what I mean? Like let's say like you get like a heart attack or something like that. Imagine if treatment for a heart attack was like treatment for like getting a license, like where you have to like wait and like you don't want the government in charge of something like that. You have to take that as upon yourself.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, right? But at the same time, like even healthy people can like affect like the unhealthy ones as well. For example, like I mean, just because you happen to be healthier than me, right? Don't mean that you should put me in a risk.
Gotcha, some shit. You said
You
what?
know? Just because you're healthier than me, don't mean you should kind of like put me in a risk. For example, right? Let's say there's people that live with like older people in their homes, like parents and all that.
No. This is my point though. My point is that vaccinated or not vaccinated, you can still spread it. Like not vaccinated does not mean infected, and vaccinated does not mean not infected. You know what I mean? If you're not vaccinated, you can still spread the virus just like the person that is vaccinated. It's the symptoms. It's like when you do get the virus, it's your symptoms is not as drastic as if you like if I'm vaccinated and I get the virus, my symptoms are not gonna be like as like crazy as your symptoms. Like I might be asymptomatic because I got the vaccine, but we could still spread it the same and we could still catch it the same.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not really a point of the spread being slowed down or like but you have to actually put like a huge focus on natural immunity, like trying to build up your immune system so your immune system could be able to fight it. Because vaccinated or not, when it comes down to it, like, and that's like with any sickness, even with cancer and stuff like that, like people could go through like hundreds of $1,000s of worth of cancer treatment and all that, but if they're not like, if their immune system are not strong enough to fight off they're not able to build up antibodies and fight up. Like you can get millions of dollars on cancer treatment, bro. But if your immune system is not strong enough to fight off the what's it called, the contaminated cells, you're gonna die regardless. It doesn't matter how much treatment you get. Just like doesn't matter how many vaccines you take. If your immune system is trash, you're like it's over. So you have to focus on building.
Immune system is
I
trash.
can't-
Yeah, you have to focus on building your immune system. Because you seen people like get $10,000 worth of billions of dollars worth of treatment. But if your system is not strong enough, like it's over.
But how many of us are actually trying? Even though we said okay, we are healthy, but we still eat all this junk food.
No,
You know what I'm saying? So if
I think that's part of
no, your health.
getting yourself like healthy.
Your health cannot be
eating right.
eating right,
Almost like
yeah,
exercising.
So you not having any condition, health condition, whatnot.
No,
It's
but-
saying okay, you are claiming okay, I'm healthy, but you're not eating right.
No, but my statement is a general statement, not really to be subjective or anything, but it's more like it's not like generally speaking on like how the vaccine work and why mandating it doesn't necessarily like make the most sense because because if you really want to push health, you're gonna push people actually getting healthy, not just like because what you want to do is treat something before it gets bad. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you avoid getting sick, not wait till you get sick to treat it.
Listen, like what you have to know is well, right? Not like we live in a country where like most people are scared of like doing like the extra for them to like get to like that healthy point, right? A lot of people prefer like taking the vaccines and protect themselves than going to the gym every day or like eating right.
Bro,
Because the vaccine is easier.
That's like what's it called?
So like if you want to like ask people to like do that, it's kind of like
that's a shortcut though.
No. It's a shortcut for like the time that we're in right now, right? But that's like if there wasn't like any COVID and all that, then you can push that more like
Like go, you try to eat right.
go to the gym like a whole lot better. But then again, it comes down to like the food that are available to people, right? For example, like most of the food that people eat is like fast food. It's not the healthiest thing, so
I'm definitely
that could
America.
be-
We're
that
not
could-
like the healthiest country, bro. So.
No, but it all comes down to choice though.
Think about it.
It comes down to choice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's like a billion what's it called, bad food or like you always like no one wakes up every day and someone else comes in and stuffs something in your mouth. You have the choice. You make the cognitive decision to eat whatever you eat. It's not like, oh my God, like this country have bad food, so I'm gonna eat bad food. It's a choice.
But here's the thing though.
Yeah.
We live in a country where it's like a lot of stuff that you do have to go through the government.
Like what?
Like all the rules and regulation, bro.
Yeah, no, but
even though yes, you have a choice.
No,
but,
I'm talking about.
But
like,
they have a responsibility too, which is they need to minimize the people who are dying. You know,
how would they do that?
because that's why that's why like taking the vaccine is not necessarily saying okay, that we taking your choice, but it's more like making sure if you are either your immune system is good or not. It's making sure they minimize the effect of the virus when you have it. So pretty much,
I think just providing the vaccine is enough. Just providing that option is enough. Because at the end of the day, like the country is supposed to be free, so you're gonna have to give people an option.
I mean, that's the thing too, right? When you make
take
actually, Akeem, what do you think though?
I mean, good question. It depends. Where do you stand? Are you with it or against it?
I won't say I'm against it, but
Answer a simple question. With or against it?
well, listen,
Why you being around the bush?
I'm not gonna say I'm against it. I'm not saying I'm against it,
But
but
you already took the vaccine.
yeah, I already did.
So let's just say you're with it. Against or with it?
No, he's the
Nah, I want people to have a choice. Like have a choice whether or not you take it.
Against or with it?
What do you mean by against the vaccine?
Yeah, or
No.
It's
I
kind of like
want
that in the
choice.
middle.
you want
Choice.
people to have choice.
Yeah,
Well,
I want
people have
choice.
choice, but I know.
You know, yeah.
I'm pretty much
No.
in the same boat as well.
Just choice, just like
Yeah,
choice.
just-
It is true they are limiting people's choice, especially when it comes to jobs.
Yeah, like you said,
Like,
okay, you can't go. Just recently in Cali, in California, he met the governor, like Newsom, whatever his name is. He mandated public schools and private schools. Everyone has to take vaccines, whether you choose to or not. You have to take it. You have to. It's a must.
You think there might be an element of financial stuff for the government that's what they're forcing people to?
I mean,
Isn't it free?
No. Well, it is
like,
free. To
that thing is free, bro.
Business with the company
We are
and the
paying for it.
government.
That thing is free, bro.
We are paying
taxes,
for
bro.
it.
Don't you think there's
You pay
elements?
taxes,
There's
bro, and
elements of financial
nothing
in
the
it.
government
Maybe that's why they're
offers
even
free,
pushing
bro.
it.
Someone is paying for it.
Trust me, it's probably big money. Like it's probably big money
Yeah,
involved.
that's the
is,
most
but-
profitable institution. That's pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, yeah.
Pharmaceuticals.
There might be just
I mean-
an element of financial in there too. So
Yeah, but
I'm dropping some knowledge. Okay.
to be honest, at the end of the day, the money have to do everything.
Yeah.
So I just think
It rules.
they're
sure.
thinking about how much they're going because they want everybody to go back outside working again.
But-
with most people now working from home, like if in the long run
It's
the government
definitely-
is losing money, be like you stay home, then you going out, you spend money on other stuff.
To get back to your point, right? The worst thing you want to do is give the government more power or more control. That's not what you want to do. You want to limit that. That's why I have to have different sections of government to make sure like no one group of people is in charge of everything. So when you're saying like they have to do more or like they need to take more control, that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. You don't want the government to have more control. Because if they could make you do one thing, there's no telling what else they could make you do, bro.
But
You get what I'm saying?
serious question though, like going back to like the athlete not wanting. Well, some of them that choose not to take the vaccine, right? And they have to miss out games. Like how if you guys
That's
were
personal choice.
no, that's what I'm saying. If you guys were in that similar situation, like how would you react if they stop you from not playing?
Is it
you know one thing I want to
I don't
ask.
know.
Well, you got something to say?
Would you go back and take the vaccine, or would you not take the vaccine
And
and
look at this,
sacrifice
right? Look at this, right?
or sacrifice not playing games?
When you have choice and you take
And
those
losing
choices,
money.
we have choice and you take those choices. You have to deal with the consequences,
Right.
or you have to live by whatever come with it, right? So if someone is choosing not to take the vaccine, put in the risk of them losing their job or not being able to play, they know that's what come with it. So like that's the thing about choice. When you have choice, you deal with the consequences. But you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, when you have choice, you deal with the consequences. You deal with the consequences. That's all it is.
I mean, how is it in like other sports? Is it like
I mean,
the same thing that they're like?
Yeah.
I mean, like in
Soccer,
Europe
they
and all.
they want you to take it.
In FIFA, but they're not forcing you to, are they? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They offer you. They say, okay, cool. We have the vaccine. You come in and you take it.
Oh, they took it.
Yeah, like.
But there's still some that
Yeah,
haven't taken it,
but-
but
yeah,
they still
It's a
let them
choice.
play.
They're
Yeah,
not
you let them
suspending
play.
you or anything.
No, suspended. Like it's
Yeah,
choice.
Just know
I
you
think-
caught it. If you catch it, you're not gonna play for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, you're gonna quarantine.
And then when you're done,
you're gonna quarantine.
yeah, and then when you're done,
If
you come back. Yeah, they don't force
It's
you.
the same thing. If you're vaccinated, if you're not, because N'Golo Kante, he just caught it, right? He caught it. He quarantined. He's vaccinated, right? He caught it. He quarantined. He play again.
Play
Someone
again.
that's not vaccinated, they caught it. Quarantine. Play again.
they're not forcing
What
you.
sense
They're
does
not
it?
suspending you.
What sense does it make to force everyone to take it
Yeah,
if everyone could still catch it?
Yeah, because I think that's where a lot of people are like kind of like skeptical with it as well. Because when you force something to someone, right? Then even if it's good, then
They're reluctant more.
Yeah,
They're like,
man,
why are you pushing
chill
it so
out.
much? Like, relax. Yeah.
Relax. You see, I think that's a problem too. But
Yeah, when you get on YouTube and you see like commercials and like all type of like you see commercials, you see billboard signs, everyone in your ear telling you take something like whoa, like why is it being like? Cause like bro, like no one ever puts like a malaria vaccine or like polio vaccine this much. You know what I mean? Like it was never pushed this much. But and you don't go around asking people if they have a flu shot or if they have a polio vaccine or like be like
Nowadays, but that was back then when there was no cure for polio, bro.
there's no cure for COVID either, just a vaccine.
No, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause creating a cure takes time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, they might come up with the COVID vaccine right now, but it will take time for them to actually come up with an actual cure.
I don't think there's ever going to be a cure for
Well,
something
you don't know. I mean,
for a respiratory disease. Like it's like. Nah, they can like if they could have got a cure for like the flu or like the flu would have like the flu would have like been stopped happening. It's just like you get the vaccine, you're like protected from symptoms. It's one
I
of
think
those
they're just trying to get people.
It's just a temporary shield.
It's separate. The likeliness of surviving it is so high that like all you need is a vaccine. You don't need no cure. Like you don't really need a cure.
Right.
Like,
so all you need is vaccine. So why won't people take it then?
huh?
It's a choice. What's wrong with you?
No, I mean, it's just example.
What you said? What?
You said the likeness of them surviving. If they
So
You said, why would they take it?
what's the point of taking the vaccine if you know you can survive
Right.
it anyway? So
No. He said like
No.
all
All you need is a vaccine in a sense of like you like a cure is not needed because it's not extremely deadly. That's what I'm saying. It's not extremely deadly. So all you really need is a vaccine.
That's not what the news is saying.
Of course, but what's it called? What's it called? But people that are vaccinated or like that want, I think they just want a peace of mind. They just want a peace of mind. Like, oh, like, they want something good to feel about.
But I like I said, I definitely agree with you having the choices and whatnot. But it's just I feel like me personally, I took it because I didn't want to experience the severe symptoms of it. So that's why I took it. So I just want to forget about it. You know what I'm saying? But looking at some of the news, bro. Like there was a famous celebrity, right?
But you do know you can still catch it and spread it, right?
No, yeah, but I'm saying like it's just there's a celebrity literally they have to cut both his limbs, bro.
But what did he
he cut some other symptoms.
And you sure he didn't have any pre-existing condition?
I think that's what people get confused about COVID. Like I feel like something's wrong with them already. It's just not.
Yeah,
COVID just don't make somebody cut your own.
Pre-existing.
I think there's something wrong with you. It's not just that.
He had pre-existing. You don't get your.
It could be the simple stuff. Maybe there's cancer in his body.
Well,
he never
didn't
knew.
know.
And then
So
he
that's
caught
the thing.
COVID, just make it worse.
Sometimes you won't know that you have.
He's supposed to be on top of his own health.
No, Akeem.
That's his responsibility, though.
You're supposed to be on top of your own
That's his
health.
responsibility. So just because he didn't know,
Especially if a celebrity,
Listen,
come on, man, you have the
just
best
because
doctor
he didn't
available.
know-
Sometimes people get cancer where they will still go check for it, but they can't find it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah, but
sometimes
that's what's it called? What's the word for that? That's like
so you can't say it's their response. Of course it is. That's why they encourage men when you reach a certain point, at least every 10 years, you go check for prostate cancer. That's because you won't know that you have it early on.
That's an outlier. That's so rare that like it doesn't that's rare.
That's why that's why I feel like I'm not saying that's why sometimes if you don't know, don't claim my health is great, my health is this, you don't know that shit, bro.
Right. But
especially you not eating right, bro. So you can't just claim my immune system is good, blah. No.
But no one like.
But also,
no matter what level of health you are on, like the health spectrum, like you can still work on your immune system. You can still try to make it better than this.
There's no perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no perfect body. That's what I'm saying. You can still, but being that you have those things that you're in control of, like working out, make sure you're eating right, trying to like stay away from like hard drugs and alcohol, all that other stuff. All of those things are choices. All of those things are choices, and you have to make the choice to do those things. And if you don't, oh well. And if you do, good for you.
Right.
But same with the vaccine. If you choose to take it, like, good for you. If you don't, oh well. Like, you have to suffer the repercussions. But the point I want to make is that if the only difference between taking the vaccine and not taking the vaccine is how the symptoms affect you, I don't see what good is gonna come out of forcing everyone to take it.
No, like, okay, if I was to ask you this question, right? Let's say, let's assume that the vaccine have no any negative like effect on people, right? Because that's what a lot of people feel.
That's what they're scared of.
Like there's some after effect or like negative effect, like a couple down the road, right? No. Hold on. Let's say if there's nothing like that, right? Then why do you think people like shouldn't take it. And wait, by the way, how do you know this? They will be like an after effect.
Because everyone has a different effect to any kind of medicine. Because
No.
Everyone have a different.
No.
Even people have effects to Advil and Adderall. Every single thing.
Not that I don't mean that, right? Like what people are feeling like, right? A lot of people feel like it's probably gonna be like some kind of like deadly disease that they're injecting in them, or like
Could be for some people.
yeah, that it's like kind of like a mind game, right? Because if it's just like like any other reaction, right? Let's say like you take the vaccine and like you just feel like you get sick after that, but you can get back to like normalcy, right?
Right.
I don't feel like there's any problem with that, because at the end of the day, like they have to inject the virus in you for your body to like some of the virus in you for your body to like get used to it, right?
Yeah, build antibodies.
Well, the reason why a lot of people are scared of it, let's say for example, like with the STDs, a lot of people feel like there's something in that vaccine that have like kind of that type of stuff, right? Where like it will get to the point where like once it's in your body, there's nothing they can do like for you to get killed like in the future or something like that.
Look at
That's
it.
what a lot of people
Look at it this way, right? And let me explain the fear to you, right? All right. So people, generally speaking, right? You fear the unknown. You fear stuff you don't know, right? So majority, you fear the unknown. So majority of people already got COVID, right? Majority of people, believe it or not, even if you didn't have symptoms, or you did have symptoms, majority of people and most people that already did have COVID and they got through it, like they got through the little 2 weeks and stuff like that. Boom, you already had COVID, right? You already had COVID, so you knew how it was. You knew your body can fight it off, right? Boom. And then to look at it this way, right? Since I already had COVID and I survived COVID without the vaccine, why take the vaccine and expose myself to the possibility of a reaction from the vaccine? You know what I'm saying? So if you already had COVID and you was fine without the vaccine, meaning that you didn't have to take a chance of having a reaction from the vaccine, why would you take the vaccine and expose yourself to the chance of having a reaction from the vaccine?
All right, look. Let's say like you never get tested, right? But like you just show like some symptoms. How would you know that's COVID that you had though? Because at the end of the day, like most of the diseases, right? They have like similar symptoms. So you wouldn't just say that I think I've had the COVID and I survived this, so that means I'm not gonna take the vaccine.
No. I'm not talking about
the reason why I'm saying that, right? Like recently, I kind of like feel like headache and my back and all that, right? No, my back and all that, right? And this person told me that I think you got COVID, man. I was like, what? Like I know my body, like when the weather changes, I usually like feel that type of way. Like when you start getting cold, right? My body like react like differently, right? Just for like those couple of days, and I get back to normal.
Right.
So it's just things like that. But even though like those symptoms are like similar to COVID symptoms, right? But like normal, like if you never get tested and none of that, you wouldn't know that.
Now I'm not talking about people that think they have COVID. I'm talking about people that know for a fact they got COVID. Like you got the positive test, you didn't like, cause like a lot of people you got the positive test, you quarantined and you went through it. I'm not talking about people that like, oh maybe I caught COVID, or maybe like no. I'm talking about like people that know for a fact that they had COVID, for a very fact they have COVID, and they got through that. You know what I mean, right? Because you go get tested. And like everybody was scared. Everybody was going to get tested. So like for people that know, especially like those athletes that are denying, all of them got tested on like a weekly basis. So when they have COVID, they knew they have COVID, and they know that like they're probably like the people in like the best shape on earth.
Yeah.
That's
what kind of surprise.
They're like, they're like, I'm 26. I'm in like the best shape of like, I'm like probably like one of the fittest human beings on earth. I already got COVID. I survived COVID. Why would I go take a vaccine and expose myself to like stuff I don't know?
But being healthy, I mean, having a fittest body doesn't mean your immune system is good.
No, but I'm telling you, he already had COVID though.
No, but your claim was, you know,
I think he's just speaking like in general, right?
Yeah,
like usually like athletes are like
they're
top of the spectrum.
You're top tier level, right? And you already had COVID, and you went through COVID, so you're not like in the unknown on how your body's gonna respond, because your body already did fight off COVID. Just like when you get a cold, when you get a cold, right, and you get through a cold, right, you're not gonna get the next
mic, bro. This guy is so scared of the mic.
When you get a cold and you got through a cold, right, the next time you catch a cold, you don't think you're about to die. Like I already got a cold before. It's a runny nose. I sneeze. I drink hot water, whatever you gotta do, and then you move on. It's the same
cayenne pepper water.
You drink some cayenne pepper water, and the next time you do get a cold again, you go through that shit again, right? But imagine when you got a cold, someone tell you take the vaccine for the cold, something might happen to you from the vaccine. You're gonna be like, Nick, I already had a cold 10 times. I know for a fact that I could go through having a cold.
Hey.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey, it seems like we have a whole lot of passionate people on this topic, man. I can't.
If I got a cold, bro, and I go through that joint, and then you say, like, bro, I already got a cold. I know for a fact that I could go through having a cold again, bro. I don't need to expose myself, even if it's a 0.1%.
But having a cold, the first time you've experienced it, right? If you have it again, doesn't mean you're gonna have the same way.
No, but it's COVID though.
It might be worse, or it might not be severe.
No. I'm talking about just a regular cold, bro.
Still COVID. Sometimes it does affect you. It does severe.
And once you do have it, once you do get COVID, bro. Once you do get COVID, you know that once you do get, just like it works just like the vaccine. Like they put a little bit of. It's like when you do get COVID though, after you get COVID, your body start building those antibodies to fight it off the next time you do get it. So the first time, the first time you get it, you're gonna be less equipped than the next time you get it, because the next time you get it, you're gonna have these antibodies in your body. So you might not even like you might just slide through that joint. You know what I mean? You might just slide through that.
Something wrong with this guy, man.
You might just slide through the COVID,
Can you imagine if this guy's a doctor, man?
Bro, this
guy is trying to convince people that I don't know, man. But hey, look,
is really
I can't. What do you have to add to that, though?
But think about it this way, right? Think about it this way, right?
Talk to the mic, bro.
Right.
You done talking?
Bro, listen, bro. I'm trying to think about
this guy.
I'm trying to think about another analogy, bro.
We need to duct tape this guy's mouth, bro.
If look at this way. Let's say you travel down the same street to work every day, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a 20-minute drive, right? It's a 20-minute drive, right?
Yeah.
Listen, it's a 20-minute drive.
Right.
Every day you go down the street, 20 minutes, you come back home 20 minutes, right?
Right.
You come back home 20 minutes. And then someone tell you, I got another road for you to take, right? It's only 13 minutes. But it's a 1% chance.
It's dangerous.
You're gonna crash on that road. That's a 1% chance. Well, you just take your 20 minutes.
No,
you know what I'm saying, right? You just take your 20 minutes. If I already had COVID, and he said, "Nah, take this vaccine," 1% chance you might die. Nigga, fuck nah, nigga. I'm taking my 20 minutes all day.
Look at this in the other way too, right? No. Look at this in the other way.
I'm gonna take my 20 minutes. You gonna take your 20 minutes?
Chill. No. Look at this in a different way, right? I mean, look at this in a different way, right?
I'm taking my 20 minutes, bro.
You're talking about chances, right? Because I mean, at the same time, like if you think about like a whole lot of religion as well, right? Like most people just don't know, right? Like it's just faith. Like
faith.
A lot of people don't know if it's true or none of that. But
Yeah.
is it safer for you to like believe in God or for you not to believe in God?
That's personal choice, though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And you got to play in the fact that a lot of people get closer to God or scratch away from God based on how their life go. Like especially like let's say like people that find them times in very hard times.
I think we're going out of topic a little bit.
Yeah. No, it should be another time.
Yeah, no, but I do understand what you're saying. We could touch on that on a different episode though.
Yeah, I can't close this out, man. I can't don't touch nothing on COVID, man. I can't. Why?
I don't like to talk about stuff like no, because it's a personal choice. Whatever we say, I know, whatever. I mean, if it has to do with your money, go take that job and go make your money.
This guy just think about the money side.
Of course, I only think about
this guy.
It's all about money out here, bro. I mean, one thing will kill you one day anyway. So fuck it, take your chance, go to work, go make your money, and
leave out, bro.
Hey, live your best life. What's the point?
I know. I always take that 20-minute drive, bro.
But to be honest, though, for all these athletes that don't want to take it. Like they have a choice. People like us, we don't. Especially if you're looking for a new job.
Right now, it seems like they don't have a choice either.
Well, but yeah,
they don't have no choice.
but they can still play with it because they still got money in their bank account, whatever. Compared to us, to say if somebody offer you $50 per hour, you have no choice. Like,
if
I want that
said
money.
he don't want to take it, bro, the Lakers still gonna let him play, bro.
There we go. So money.
It don't seem like it. Though.
You know how much you're gonna lose if LeBron don't play.
What if every player in the NBA said we're going on strike? We're going on strike, bro.
Nah, boy,
They're gonna let
if
them
those
play.
teams say they don't want to pay you though.
Yeah, they can go on strike. They got money. The team is gonna. The team is.
Hey. You got COVID, man.
We should. That's it.
Right here,
That's it. You might not see us next week because of this guy.
The team is gonna fall down, bro.
Go ahead, Akeem.
That's it, man.
Close
No,
it, man.
we closed.
I'm trying to say one more thing, right? Because I mean, like what I've noticed as well, like society kind of like make it seem like people that haven't taken the vaccine yet, they're like the aliens. Yeah. They're like the virus. I'm telling you, man. Like there's this person that I spoke with, right? She said, because she hasn't taken the vaccine yet, and she still in college, and like people like whenever she walk into class, people like kind of looking at her differently. It's like kind of people are like kind of scared to like get closer to them, and also like, something that I touched on last week as well, right? With the devices that are being made for like people to like get notified when like they come closer to somebody that haven't taken the vaccine yet. Have you heard about that? Yeah. There's stuff that some workplaces are trying to like implement, right?
Right.
Where it's like they will give you like this electronic device, right? And if I have it on, then I come close to you, and if I come like let's say like within like about 6 feet range close to you that haven't taken it yet, my stuff will beep to like kind of like remind me to like go back.
That sounds like way too much stuff, man. But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it just seemed like that's the type of world that we about to leave. But yeah, you can close us out now, man. Kim, shit, the phone.
Shit is not. It's not gonna be over in the next 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
We're still gonna argue about this. You're still gonna be wearing mask. I don't know, man. It's just in this world, it's just about yes or no, man. It's all it's gonna be. So go take it if you want. If you don't, it's your life.
All right.
Close.
You heard it. You heard it first from
No, you didn't.
Dr.
You heard it from somewhere else.
From Dr. Akim. And so thanks so much for sticking to the end of this. It was a very passionate topic.
No, just call it the Wonder Boy Show.
I know, right?
That guy talk for like 90%, bro.
Wonder Boy is very passionate about this.
FBI will probably come and pick him up because he look like he's going against the government.
You can tell Wonder Boy did his research, bro. Before coming up, he came ready for us.
Bro, I be chilling, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man, catch us next week, man. Shit about to be here.
How do you know?
How do you know that, man? Shit. We don't know if shit about to be here.
That shit my mans, bro.
But yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.